Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to County Court at Law Number 2. My name is Judge Terrence Holmes. I'm the presiding judge here in County Court at Law Number 2. This morning we have an announcement docket. So when I call your name, please come before the bench with your attorney. If your attorney is not here, we will wait for your attorney to arrive because your attorney may be in another court handling another matter. Now, if you are not represented by an attorney, and if you are representing yourself, or if you do not have an attorney, then you will come up to the bench by yourself and we'll handle your case from there. Ms. Mosby, I need to. Joseph Rubin, would you please come forward? Okay. These cases are cause numbers 25CCCR 0134 and cause number 25CCCR 0136. Case of style, State of Texas versus Joseph R. Rubin III. Mr. Rubin, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Rubin?
You?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Rubin, you're represented in your case or in your cases by your attorney, Attorney Brian Matuska. Now, Attorney Matuska is not here. He had a medical emergency. And so therefore, your case will be reset. You'll get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. Please stand in front of the coordinator.
I don't think we have any going on, so I don't know about Burbank being here.
He's in orange. Okay, this is cause number 25CCCR 1102, case of style, State of Texas versus Dale Christopher Searle. Mr. Searle, Mr. LeBlanc, please come forward. Mr. Searle, your full name is Dale Christopher Searle.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Searle?
I'm okay.
That's good. Mr. Searle, you are represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Ty LeBlanc. And Attorney LeBlanc, how are you doing?
Good.
Our state is represented in this case by Attorney Andrew Hibble. Attorney Hibble, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge. Thank you.
You are. Now, Mr. LeBlanc, what is your announcement in Mr. Searle's case?
Judge, we need a little more time to go through everything. We got two cases.
Okay, yes, the other case is 25 CCCR 1106. Give us a reset date. September 12th, okay. Mr. Searle, these cases are reset to September 12th, 2025. Give you opportunity for your attorney to complete and review all of the discovery in this case. Now, Mr. Searle, you'll get your reset from our coordinators. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. LeBlanc, you can get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you. Good weekend.
All right, same with you.
She's not here. So. Yeah.
Alicia Rose Spriggins.
Judge, that's my case.
You want me to hold?
Yes, if we could.
Okay, Ms. Spriggins, you can have a seat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is this set up?
Court will be in recess. The attorneys to arrive. Okay. Jawan Broussard. Okay, Mr. Broussard, your full name is Jawan Broussard?
Daquan Broussard?
Jaquan Broussard?
Is it?
How are you doing, Mr. Broussard? That's good. Now, Mr. Broussard, you're represented by your attorney, Attorney Jack Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence, how are you doing?
Just fine, Your Honor.
And the state is represented in this case by Attorney Shane Hilton. Mr. Hilton, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Now, Mr. Lawrence, what's your announcement in Mr. Broussard's case?
Well, he's pleading not guilty, but we would like a reset or continuance for about 2 months.
Okay, now we're gonna give you a standard reset. Okay. Now, Mr. Broussard, he has some issues, apparently with his bondsman. His bondsman is in the process of doing some paperwork to, reinstate his bond. And so we need to hold Mr. Broussard until we get the necessary paperwork. Okay?
Your Honor, he just lost his job. He's gonna be indigent, that's what I'm saying.
But what does that have to do with the reinstatement of the bond? We waiting on the paperwork from his bondsman.
Okay,
So we just need to wait until we get that paperwork from his bondsman.
all right, yes, that's
Okay,
good.
give him a standard reset. Okay, that case is reset to September 12th. Mr. Broussard, you can have a seat in the jury box. You'll get your reset. And Mr. Lawrence, you can get your reset. You're free to go.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Jeffrey Anthony Vasquez Cepedas. Cespedes. Mr. Cespedes, your full name is Jeffrey Anthony Vasquez Cespedes.
Yes, Your Honor.
How are you doing, Mr. Cespedes?
Pretty good yourself.
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Cespedes, you're represented in your case by your attorney, did he have my attorney Giles Cole? No, I was looking, I saw a note in there saying something about a waiver of counsel.
He started out that way, Your Honor, and then last time we were here, he requested court-appointed attorney, and that's when Mr. Cole.
Okay. Now, Mr. Cole, how are you doing?
I'm great, Your Honor. It's Friday.
That's good. Now, Mr. Cole, what's your announcement in Mr. Cespedes' case?
We have the alleged victim here is planning on filing and talking with the DA, filing a non-price. So we're gonna set that up. She already had a meeting scheduled, but apparently she missed it, so.
Okay, give us a reset date.
September 12th.
12. Okay, this case is reset to September 12th, 2025. Mr. Cespedes, you're gonna get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Doesn't seem like.
And you, get your reset as well, Mr. Golden, you have a blessed day. Damon Deshaun Jackson. This is cause number 24 CCC Aura 2250. Case is style of state of Texas versus Damon Deshaun Jackson. Mr. Jackson, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Jackson?
I'm blessed woke up today. How are you?
Well, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Jackson, you are represented in your case by attorney John Macy. And Mr. Macy, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Your Honor. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Now, Mr. Macy, what is your announcement in Mr. Jackson's case?
Your Honor, I'd like enough time to apply to see if I can get Mr. Jackson in pretrial diversion.
Okay,
Um,
give us a reset date. Let me see, when is the next pretrial diversion?
The next.
August. Okay, we're gonna reset this to second week in October.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, and what's that date?
October 13th.
Okay, this case will be reset to October 13th, 2025. Mr. Jackson, you'll get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And Mr. Macy, this is your only case.
Yes,
Once you
sir.
get your reset, you'll be free to go as well. And you have a blessed day, and you have a blessed day as well.
Nah, it's fine. I sit back.
Thank you.
You can get your reset from her.
Yeah, be right.
Mhm. Okay. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in cause number 25 CCCR 0452. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Jared Morgan Mon. Mr. Mon, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mon, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Mon, did you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I did.
Mr. Mon, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Mon?
Not too terrible. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Mon, you're represented in the case by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. Mr. Macon, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, Your Honor. I started out this morning at the jail getting someone out and they let me go afterwards, so it's a good day.
Okay.
I'm always worried about my past showing up somewhere here and going, we're gonna keep you.
Okay. And Mr. Macon, do you waive a record in Mr. Mon's case?
We do, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Mon, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Jared Morgan Mon, on or about November 13th of 2024, while you were operating a motor vehicle in a public place in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated. Mr. Mon, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mon, I also have before me on my tablet a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, there are 2 sets of initials. First set is your attorney initials. Second set of initials, they are on the line next to the box. Just check guilty. Did you place your initials behind your attorney initials?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, Your Honor.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
I also have a document that is titled Discovery Certification. And do you recognize this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Mon, before you sign and initial these documents, did your attorney, Mr. Macon, go over these documents with you?
He went over them as we were going through them, so yes.
Okay,
yes,
he
Your
went
Honor.
over the documents with you. Did you understand everything that Mr. Macon went over?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mon, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, Your Honor.
State offer States Exhibit 1, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
No objection. States Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. And Mr. Macon, you advised by counsel, Mr. Mon, is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Mon, your attorney, Mr. Macon, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Mon, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargaining agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court for 12 months of deferred adjudication with a fine of $500, repayment of court costs, 40 hours of community service, the requirement of the interlock device, and the standard terms and conditions of probation for a DWI first.
Do we know his court costs? 392. Okay, Mr. Ma, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation during the 1 year probationary period. You'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs of $392. You'll also be required to pay DWI conviction fine fee of $100. Now, you'll be required to pay probation fee of $6 a month, your analysis fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15. You'll also be required to pay Jefferson County DWI education and initial evaluation fee of $125. Should a further evaluation be needed, you'll be required to pay an additional $50. Now, your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month while you are on probation, is $173 a month. Will you be able to pay the $173 each month?
Yes, Your Honor.
You will also be required to perform 40 hours of community service, install an interlock device on any vehicle that's shown to operate, attend a completely DWI education class, have an alcohol assessment, and adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Mr. Mon, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, Your
Mr. Mon, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Mr. Mon, if you successfully complete this probationary period, this case will be dismissed. It will not result in a conviction on your record, and you may qualify for non-disclosure. You can talk to your attorney about the non-disclosure because he's quite competent in those matters. Mr. Mon, this will conclude your case. You're gonna stand at the end of that table. Yes.
I do have a question. So for my job or whatever, I go from like here to Lake Charles, like different plants or whatever, and
You need to,
am I able with the probation or whatever in order to?
you could talk to your probation officer about that.
Okay, okay,
If I say no, you.
Okay, now, you're gonna stand at the end of that table. Follow the directions of the bailiff. Once you're finished with following the directions of the bailiff, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Mr. Macon, this is your only case. You're free to go as well. You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Church, real fast to me.
Jefferson County Court, Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in cause number 25 CCCR 1110. Case is style of state of Texas versus Alicia Rose Spriggins. Ms. Spriggins, is that your full name?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, Ms. Spriggins, would you please raise your right hand? You swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Spriggins, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Spriggins?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Ms. Spriggins, you're represented in your case by your attorney, David Grove. Mr. Grove, how are you doing?
Real good today. Thank you, Judge.
Well, that's good. Now, Mr. Grove, do you waive a record in Ms. Spriggins' case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Spriggins, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Alicia Rose Spriggins, on or about March 17th of 2025, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of theft of property greater than or equal to $100, but less than $750. And you had an enhancement. This information further alleged that prior to the commission of this charge, that you was convicted of theft on the first day of November of 2006 in County Court at Law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, and cause number M247918, and that conviction became final before the commission of this office. Is that true? Now, to this offense of theft of property greater than or equal to $100, but less than $750 with an enhancement, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges? Ms. Spriggins, I also have before me on my computer tablet a document that is titled Information. That's titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, there's a set of initials, AS, on a line next to a box that's check no look intendere, which means no contest. You place your initials on this document.
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, you recognize this document.
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargaining case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to the appeal. Do you understand that statement? I also have a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Now, Ms. Spriggins, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes.
to the best of your knowledge? Ms. Spriggins, are you a citizen of the United States?
I am. Yes,
Zero for states one.
Any objections to state's
Oh, no.
exhibit number 1? No objections. State's exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Grove, you've advised and counseled Ms. Spriggins. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor, none that I'm aware of.
And Ms. Spriggins, your attorney, Mr. Grove, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
I am. Yes,
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
yes.
Ms. Spriggins, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. And I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
The agreement in this case is to 90 days probate over 1 year with a $300 fine, 40 hours community service, and the requirement that the defendant attend and complete that class.
What is a court cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the side.
Okay. Okay.
Ms. Spriggins, the state is offering that you serve 90 days in Jefferson County Jail, but you will not have to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for a period of 1 year. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $300. Those court costs are $277. You'll also be required to pay a probation fee of $6 a month, your analysis fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15. Your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month, is $136 a month. Will you be able to pay the $136 each month?
I say yes.
You will?
I'm hoping.
No, well, we just need a yes or no.
Yes.
I mean, now, let me tell you this here, Mr. Spriggins. The answer to the question is not gonna change the offer, okay? Depending on what you say, if you can pay it, fine. If you can't pay it, fine. We just need to know that. And then if you can't, then there are other alternatives.
Well, to be honest, I don't have a job today, but I was trying to wait.
Okay,
till-
well, we have to
Yeah,
look at your current situation.
okay,
All
yeah,
right, so currently you're unemployed.
I am.
All right, now, Mr. Grove, I have a document that I'm going to hand to you. You can hand it to Ms. Spriggins. This document is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Ms. Spriggins, could you review that document that your attorney? Okay, now, Ms. Spriggins, do you recognize that document?
I do.
Now, is everything in that document still true and correct concerning your finances? And you signed that document, is that correct?
Yes.
On the next page.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Now, Ms. Spriggins, Mr. Grove, you can hand that document back to me. Thank you. Okay, let's see, this is, Ms. Grove, you was appointed in this case?
Yes, sir.
I forgot to mention that there was $350 attorney's fees as well. Let's see, which would have increased the monthly fees. So let's do this here. Let's, okay, let's see. Okay. Now, Ms. Spriggins. The state is offering that you serve 90 days in Jefferson County Jail. However, you'll not be required to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for a period of 1 year. During the 1 year probationary period, well, before we go any further, the court is finding that you're indigent,
Yes, sir.
and based on the finding of indigency, the fine of $300 and court costs of $277, which comes to a total of $577, will be converted to 46 hours of community service, and that's pursuant to the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 42.10, excuse me, 42.15, excuse me. Now, that simply means that you will not be required to pay the fine and court costs because you will be required to perform 46 hours of community service. Now, the attorney's fees of $350 in this case will be waived, which means you will not have to pay it. And that's pursuant to Article 26.05 G-11 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. The reimbursement fee of $15 in this case will also be waived, and that's pursuant to Article 102.018 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. The probation fee of $60 a month will be reduced to the statutory minimum of $25 a month. And you'll be required to pay the urinalysis fee. So therefore, your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month in this case, is $44 a month. Will you be able to pay the $44 a month?
Yes, sir.
You will also be required to perform 40 hours of community service. This 40 hours of community service is in addition to the 46 hours of community service. So therefore, you will be required to perform a total of 86 hours of community service. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, you will also be required to attend and complete a theft class, and you'll be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Now, Ms. Spriggins, do you understand the state's offer
Yes, sir.
and adjustments that the court have made based on the finding of indigency?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that is fair and is just?
It is. Thank you.
And do you accept the offer and the findings of the court?
Yes, sir.
Okay? All right, now, Ms. Spriggins, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the court. Now, Ms. Spriggins, you're gonna have a seat in that first chair on the wall to give the court coordinator enough time to redo the paperwork. And once she has the paperwork ready, you're gonna stand at the end of that table next to the bailiff, follow the bailiff directions, and once you finish following the bailiff directions, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Grove, you're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session and calls number 25CCCR 0824, case of Styles, the state of Texas versus Eric Neil Duncan Jr. Eric Duncan Jr. was scheduled to be in court this morning at about 9 o'clock. The bailiff called the name of Eric Duncan at the courthouse door. Eric Duncan did not appear. Eric Duncan has not been in court since the court has been in session. Mr. Duncan's attorney in this case is Joel Vasquez. Mr. Vasquez, how are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor. 1,000 pardons. Ms. Brayla just told me that I was not aware Mr. Duncan was in court, was supposed to be in court. I would urge the court not to forfeit his bond and not to issue a motion to show cause for his attorney.
State.
So the reason why Mr. Duncan was not informed of this court date is because Mr. Vasquez wasn't aware of it at the time.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Vasquez, Mr. Hubel is asking if the reason why Mr. Duncan is not in court is because you did not inform him that he had to be in court today?
I have not spoken with him, Your Honor. I don't have anything on my notes saying that I've spoken with him.
Oh, okay. So he has a cash bond, which means that yeah, I mean he didn't have a bondsman, so he was his own bondsman. Okay. So
Yes.
And if my understanding that he did make an appearance at the hold on to make sure. Let me go look at his file.
Let me make sure too, Your Honor. Well, 1 second, please.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see, announcement. Cash bond date, court date letter. You said it was June 4th? Hold on, wait a minute. I'm looking at announcement. Pre-trial, July 11th. I see a notice of resetting from July 11th. And it says the above referenced case is reset to August 1st, 2025 for announcement docket at 9 a.m. And the comments had attorney in trial at that time. And so Mr. Duncan was given notice on July 11th of 2025 in court. Okay, and I think you were in trial at that time, so.
Yes, Your Honor. I was in the CDC on July 11th, and I don't have, not that the court didn't send it, not that your staff didn't send it, but I don't have the reset date in my file.
Yeah, I see a notice of resetting file of record. There was a filing in the clerk's office, and I think they usually send notice out through email.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
But
I
So,
misplaced it.
okay,
I lost it.
what were you saying?
oh no, go ahead, Your Honor.
No, I don't have anything else. Now, the time now is 11:03 a.m. on today's date of August 1st of 2025. Ms. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Eric Duncan Jr. at the courthouse door?
Eric Duncan Jr. Eric Duncan Jr. No response, Your Honor.
Eric Duncan Jr.'s name was just called again at the courthouse door. Eric Duncan Jr. did not respond, so reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Duncan an opportunity to appear in court. He has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor, based on the fact that the defendant was given in-person notice on his last court date and has failed to appear in court this morning, state's moving for bond forfeiture.
That motion will be granted. Eric Duncan bond will be forfeited and a warrant shall be issued for his arrest in cause number 25 CCCR 0824. And Mr. Vasquez, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for waiting. Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome. This is cause number 25 CCCR 0420. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Austin Tyler Panici. We have Mr. Panici in court with his attorney Lori Perazzo. Are we gonna do it
Oh, we
at the
want to stay
table?
seated at the table.
If y'all want to come up before with,
Your Honor, I have 3 witnesses, so if we should from the table, that's fine.
okay. Mr.
Five. Gonna go out.
Could you turn
Yeah.
the camera?
Did you want the witnesses to stay in or go out? Yeah.
Let me, I think.
Thank you.
We have to move that, face, you have to witness that. Just get it for you.
You know, for any
Yeah.
opening remarks.
That's good. Okay. Jefferson County Court Law number 2 is in session and clause number 25 CCCR 0420, case filed the state of Texas versus Austin Tyler Panici. Mr. Panici is in court with his attorney Lori Ferrazzo. State is present with Assistant Criminal District Attorneys, Attorney Shane Hilton and Attorney Andrew Hubel. The court has before it a motion to revoke or increase the bond that was filed by the state in this case. Mr. Hilton, is the state ready?
State's ready, Your Honor.
And Ms. Ferrazzo, is the defense ready?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Hilton, you'd like to proceed on your motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you may go forward.
Your Honor, if I may address the court with just a brief opening statement.
Yes, that's fine.
Your Honor, we're here this morning on the state's motion to revoke bond, because on April 29th of 2025, this court issued bond conditions on Mr. Panici on this assault family violence case. And these conditions prohibited him from committing any new offenses against the laws of this state, from communicating directly or indirectly with the alleged victim, Savannah Hawkins, and from going near any residence, school, or other location frequented by Ms. Hawkins, and further from possessing a firearm or ammunition. The evidence that the state plans to present the court will show that the defendant has ignored all of these conditions that the court has imposed on him, that he has not only been in contact with the victim, Ms. Hawkins, but he is in fact living with her at her residence. You'll hear testimony that he is always in possession of a gun, and you will hear evidence of an incident on or about July 16th of this year, where Mr. Panici threatened to kill the boyfriend of his ex-girlfriend in front of Ms. Hawkins, who is the protected party, while in possession and unlawfully in possession of a firearm and displaying said firearm in the midst of committing those threats. So that's why we're here today.
Okay. And Ms. Ferrazzo, you'd like to have an open statement, you'd like to reserve?
I would like to reserve our opening statement.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Hilton, you can call your first witness.
Your Honor, before I do, I'd ask the court to take judicial notice of the bond conditions that were put into effect or in the court's file, and they were signed by this court on April 29th of 2025.
Okay, the court will take judicial notice of these bond conditions.
And the state will call Carol Tidwell.
Okay. Ms. Tidwell, would you please come forward? Ms. Tidwell, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Tidwell, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Tidwell, you can have a seat on the witness stand, and you can adjust the mic, well, the bailiff will adjust the microphone for you. Okay. Mr. Hilton, you may go forward.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. Can you please state your full name for the court? And can you spell that for the court reporter?
TAROLE Tidwell.
Ms. Tidwell, do you know Austin Panici?
I do.
And how do you know him?
He is the father of my children.
And how many children do you have?
I have 3.
And how long have y'all, when did you start a relationship with Mr. Panici?
2017, September.
And when did that relationship end?
November the 4th, 2021.
And do you see him here in the courtroom today?
I do.
And can you identify him for the court by saying an article of clothing and where he's sitting?
He's in a black button down and wearing glasses with the tattoos on both arms.
Your Honor, let the record reflect she has identified the defendant.
The record will so reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
Do you also know Savannah Hawkins?
I do.
And how do you know her?
She was a girlfriend to Minchie.
Is she currently his girlfriend?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
Okay. And how long have you known Savannah?
Since March of last year.
In 2024?
Yes, sir.
And what is your relationship like with Savannah?
We're friends.
And have you had any chances to have contact with Savannah since April 29th of this year,
Yes,
2025?
sir.
How many times have you had contact with Ms. Hawkins?
15 or more times.
Okay. And was she alone those times that you met with her?
She was never fun.
Who was with her?
Minchie.
Every time?
Every time.
And since April 29th, have you ever seen Mr. Panici with a gun?
Yes.
How many times?
Several. Every time that he is in my presence, he has had his pistol on him.
I want to take your attention to July 16th of 2025. Did something happen on that date?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
There was an altercation between Mr. Panici and my ex-boyfriend,
And what's your ex-boyfriend's name?
Austin Byers.
Where were you at when this altercation happened?
In front of my apartment at my complex.
Was this outside of,
Yes, sir.
and this was an area open to the public?
Open to the public. Yes.
Okay. Who all was present?
Me, Mr. Byers, and my 2 children, sorry, my 2 boys.
Okay. And how did this altercation begin?
Mr. Byers had come out of my unit to help with car seats, and Mr. Panici had made a comment to him that he was going to kill him for running us off the road.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Objection sustained.
So what was going on? Why was Mr. Panici at your apartment?
He was dropping off my kids.
Okay. And who was with Mr. Panici?
Savannah.
Okay. And you were outside and you heard Mr. Panici make a comment to Mr. Byers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where was Mr. Panici when he made that statement?
He was standing directly in front of our laundromat.
And how far away from you was he at that time?
About 20 feet.
And could you tell if he had a weapon or anything?
Yes, sir, I could.
What did he have?
He had a pistol on his right hip.
And you could see that clearly?
Yes.
Was it in a holster?
No, it's just in his waistband.
Did he do anything to draw your attention to the weapon?
Only the threat that he had made.
But the weapon was clearly visible to you?
Yes, he made it visible.
Okay, how did he make it visible?
He picked his shirt up and showed it to us.
And where was Mr. Byers when this was happening?
About 40-ish feet in the other direction.
And where was Miss Hawkins when this was going on?
And she was standing by the car.
Yeah. And were you able to talk to her that day?
I was.
And did you notice anything about her appearance that day?
I did.
What did you notice?
I noticed that she had bruises on, first I noticed them on her left arm. And then I noticed them on her right arm as well.
Okay. What did you do when you noticed those?
I asked her very quietly, because Mr. Panici was in the back seat. I asked her very quietly what had happened. And she said he did this, and then addressed me to take pictures.
And did you take pictures?
I did indeed take pictures.
What did you take pictures on?
My iPhone.
Your man, I approached them.
Yes.
I'm showing you what's marked as State's Exhibits 1 and 2. Do you recognize those?
I do.
Are those the pictures that you took that day? And do they fairly and accurately depict Savannah as you saw her on that day? Have these photographs been altered in any kind of way? I'll offer these to defense and then offer State's Exhibit 1 and number 2.
I have no objection.
Okay, no objection. State's Exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted. Mr. Hilton, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, looking at State's Exhibit 1, number 1, what stands out to you in that photograph?
There are two giant bruises on her arm.
Which arm? And State's Exhibit 2, what stands out to you on that?
On her arm.
All right, this time I'll publish State's Exhibits 1 and 2 to the court.
Okay, thank you.
Prior to the things you heard from Mr. Panici, did Mr. Byers say anything to Mr. Panici?
Not a word.
Did Mr. Byers have a weapon of any kind?
Not at all.
And during the time that you've known Savannah and that she's been dating Mr. Panici, have you seen any other signs of injuries to Miss Hawkins?
So,
What kind of injuries have you seen?
she recently had a bruise on her thigh that was pretty decent in size. And she had told me that it came from him.
And are you afraid of Mr. Panici?
Maybe.
And are you afraid for Savannah? I have no further questions at this time. I'll pass it
Okay.
on.
Ms. Ferrazzo, you may proceed.
Thank you. So, how long have you been in a relationship with Mr. Byers?
We are no longer in a relationship.
Well, let me rephrase that. How long had you been in a relationship with Mr. Byers when this alleged incident occurred?
We've been off and on for 3 years.
Starting when?
2023, 2022, the
Okay.
end of 2022.
And during the 3-year relationship that you had with Mr. Byers, what was the relationship like between Mr. Panici and Mr. Byers?
I never really had one. Mr. Pinichi has never made the effort to have a relationship with Mr. Byers.
So can you explain to me what the animosity was from between Mr. Byers and Mr. Panici?
There was a car incident between me and Mr. Byers.
Okay, can you explain that incident?
I'm not really sure how to word it. There was an incident and we handled it as adults.
Well, tell me what happened.
He ran me off the road.
Mr. Byers ran you off the road.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And was Mr. Panici upset by that?
Of course.
And so that's where the animosity started between him and Mr. Byers.
I'm sure. There was that, no, let me take that back. There's always been animosity between the two. Always.
So did Mr. Panici know Mr. Byers before he started the relationship with you?
No, as we were in a relationship,
Okay.
because we were in a relationship.
And is that because you're saying that he was upset that he was jealous that you were in a relationship with him?
At first, that's how it started, yes.
Okay. How did Mr. Byers feel towards Mr. Panici?
Mr. Byers never really had an issue other than our history and the way that he is with our children.
The picture, well, states exhibit 1 and 2. Did you testify that's a picture that you took of
I did.
Savannah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what was that date?
July the 16th.
Of 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you said that, or you testified that Mr. Panici was in the back seat of the car when
Yes,
that
ma'am.
picture was taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And this is the car that was at your apartment complex?
This is Savannah's car, yes.
Okay. Who was driving?
Mr. Panici.
So why was he in the back seat?
He was unloading car seats.
Okay, I just need a clarification for that. Okay. How did you take the photo?
With my iPhone.
Okay, does it have a date and time stamp?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Did you provide that to the state?
I did.
Okay, but that wasn't presented here today, correct?
I'm unaware.
Okay. And the picture that you took, does it have Mr. Panici in the back seat?
You can clearly see his arm, his right arm in the picture.
And how can you tell that it's Mr. Panici's arm?
The Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo.
No further questions.
Mr. Hilton?
Another president's witness, Your Honor.
Okay, may this witness step down? Now, Ms. Tidwell, the rule has been invoked. And what that means is that you're not allowed to talk to anyone else about this case with the exceptions of the attorneys. Now, if you talk to somebody else about your case, about your testimony, or about this case, you'll be in violation of the rule that has been invoked. And if you're found to be in violation, you could be held in contempt of court, sentenced to at least 180 days in the county jail and fined up to $500. Do you understand?
Sure.
Okay. You may step down. You can call your next witness.
They call Austin Byers, Your Honor.
Austin Byers.
Yes.
Ms. Bailiff, could you? Okay, Mr. Byers.
Yes, sir.
You may raise your right hand, Mr. Byers. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Byers, you may put your hand down. Mr. Byers, you can take the witness stand and you can adjust the chair and the mic.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hilton, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Can you please state your full name for the court?
My name is Austin David Byers.
And can you spell that for the court reporter?
AUSTIN DAVID
And Mr. Byers, you know Carol Tidwell?
Yes, sir.
And what is your relationship with Miss
We
Tidwell?
had like an on and off relationship for about 45 years.
And do you know Austin Panici?
Not really.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Okay. Do you see him here in the courtroom today?
Yes, sir.
And can you identify him for the court by saying what he's wearing?
Black shirt.
Your Honor, let the record reflect that he has identified the defendant.
The record will so reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
Now, on or about July 16th of 2025, did something happen between you and Mr. Panici?
Recollect what day?
July 16th?
The day? Like Monday, Friday, Saturday?
I believe that's a Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday. Yes, sir.
Okay. And what happened?
I was getting off work. I think I just got out of the shower. And I think they brought the kids back. And he goes, "You gotta run my kids off the road, I'll fucking kill you."
Okay. Where were you at when this happened?
Walking back from my car back to the apartment. And at that moment, his hand's on his gun. So I said a couple things too.
Okay. Was this Miss Tidwell's apartment?
Yes, sir. I do not live there. I was just visiting.
Okay. And where was Mr. Panici? Was he outside?
He was coming out of the laundry room. He threw something away, I guess.
Okay. And you said he had a gun with him?
Yes, he always has a gun on him. It's either in the front or the back.
And you could clearly see the gun?
Yes, you can see it. He don't have anything else to show down there.
Okay. And what kind of gun was it?
It's
Rifle, handgun?
the pistol, 9mm. The serial number used to be scratched off. I don't know, it might be a different gun.
Okay. But the one you saw on Wednesday?
It's a black 9mm.
Okay. Was it in a holster?
No, it was in his fucking, I don't.
Hold on, Mr. Byers,
Yes, sir.
you need to watch your language
Yes,
here in
sir.
court, okay? All right, you may proceed.
It's clear that this incident has upset you, is that
Yes,
correct?
it has.
And you're
You threatened my
upset
life,
today.
it's gonna get pretty upset. You abused my kids that I love, you abused the woman I love, I'm pretty upset.
Sir. So let's focus back on July 16th. Okay?
He threatened to kill me with a gun.
Yes, sir. Where was the gun when he made that threat?
In his hand, with his hand in his pants.
Okay. And at the time he made that statement, could you see the gun?
Yes, I can see the outline of the gun in his pants. Like it's
Did he point the gun at you at any point?
no, he threatened me with the gun. But you still say you're gonna kill somebody, that's a threat. And I don't know what else to say about that. Threats are
And you
bad,
took
right?
it as a threat.
Yeah, I took it as a threat. All my life. He said I'm gonna murder you, like I'm gonna kill you. Like, what would you do?
Who all was present when that happened?
Miss Tidwell, I don't know the others, passing experiments, the people that live in the apartment. It's on videotape. The kids heard it, but that's hearsay because they're children.
Okay. Do you know Savannah Hawkins?
I know of her. I don't know her personally.
Do you know if she was there that day?
She was there. She probably there.
Yeah.
She's sitting outside in the parking lot. If you want to go talk to her.
You saw her in the parking lot? this
Yeah, her
morning?
car's in the parking lot.
And that was this morning?
Yes,
You
sir.
got the report here?
Yes, sir.
And back to this incident with Mr. Panici on the 16th, on Wednesday. Did you have a weapon?
No, I don't need weapons.
Prior to him saying anything to you, did you say something to him?
No, I was walking to get something out of my car. I don't have nothing to talk to him about.
I'll pass the witness.
Okay, Ms. Barraza, you'd like to?
Yes, sir. Mr. Byers,
Yes, ma'am.
when did your animosity between,
You gotta be more.
okay, I'm sorry.
I went to
Didn't mean to
high
use that
school.
word. When did the arguing start between you and Mr.
As soon as
Panici?
he made that threat on my life.
Okay, but what was it that caused animosity or problems between you and
He
Mr.
had his
Panici?
hand on a gun threatening to kill me.
I don't think you understand my question.
Okay.
When did you start having problems with Mr. Panici?
I don't have problems with the kid.
What would be the reason for him to make a threat against your life?
He said, if you run my kids off the road, I will kill you. He needs to get his facts straight. He's never ran kids off the road. How can I run his kids off the road?
So do you recall an incident where you tried to run Miss Tidwell off the road with your car?
No, that never happened.
Okay, so she
She drove,
testified.
she drove off the road herself.
Were Mr. Panici's kids in the car?
Yes, she drove off the road with his kids in the car. So she drove him off the road. Why did he threaten her?
Were you in the same car as Miss Tidwell?
No, no.
Were you in your own car?
I was in my own car. I was like 2 car lengths behind her, and she drove off the road.
Okay. Do you know what caused her to drive off of the
Either
road?
she was looking behind her, the kids, because before this, we got in an argument, and she left in a hurry. So I don't know if she buckled all the kids up. So she could have been trying to buckle the kids up and swerve me off the road. The Charger. Some people don't know how to drive sports cars.
Okay. This incident where Mr. Panici allegedly threatened you with a gun,
Allegedly, it's on video footage. Go get the text from the apartment.
the date that Mr. Panici allegedly threatened you with a gun was July the 16th of 2025. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
After the incident occurred, did you contact the police?
Yes, I didn't. Ms. Tidwell did.
Why didn't you?
Why would I contact the police?
Because you just testified that you were in fear for your life.
At that moment, that goes away. I mean, you can't live in fear all your life.
When did Miss Tidwell contact the police?
As soon as they left.
The same day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the video that you're referring to, what type of,
Apartment complex that has a videotape that records all the time. You
No.
get footage.
let me finish my question, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is the video located? On a phone?
In a file, probably the computer has it. I don't know. I don't live there. I just visit sometimes.
So the video is from the apartment
Yes, ma'am. From the
complex?
apartment. Yes.
Okay. Do you know, were you present when Ms. Tidwell contacted the police?
Yes, I was present.
And the police came there?
No, the police didn't come in. She just made a report.
So how do you know if they got the video?
I don't know. I'm not a cop. I'm not an investigator. I'm not a detective. It's not my job.
Okay, no further questions.
Okay,
There's no further questions. For this one.
okay. May this witness step down?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Byers,
Yes, sir.
before you leave court, I need to inform you that the rule has been invoked. And what that means is you are not allowed to talk to anyone about your testimony here today or
Yes,
about
sir.
the case,
Sir.
with the exceptions of the 2 attorneys.
Yes, sir.
In addition, if you violate this rule,
Yes, sir.
you can be held in contempt of court. And what that means is you could be placed in jail up to 6 months and be given a fine up to $500. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you may leave the courtroom and you have a blessed day.
They will call Rhonda Benoit next.
Rhonda Benoit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Benoit, would you please come forward?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Benoit, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Benoit, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Benoit, you may put your hand down. Ms. Benoit, you can have a seat on the witness stand. You can adjust the seat in the microphone if you need to. Okay, Mr. Hilton, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can you state your full name for the court?
Rhonda Lynn Benoit,
And can you spell that for the court reporter?
RHOBDA, LYNNBENOIT.
And Ms. Benoit, do you know Savannah Hawkins?
I do,
How do you know her?
my grandchild.
And where do you live at?
I live in Lumberton.
And who all lives with you?
My husband and my dad, 93-year-old dad that I take care of, and, my great grandchild.
Okay. Has Savannah ever lived with you?
She has.
When did she live with you?
The last time she was there until the 21st of July.
This year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But she's not living there now.
No, sir, she's not.
Okay. What happened?
Well, my husband works out of state a lot, and she came on June 7th, was gonna stay for a couple of days, and then it just went on and on, and, after he'd been home a week or 10 days, whatever, he told her it's time for you to move on. You need to find a job, you need to do something with yourself. So she left that morning, the morning of the 21st.
Okay. So during that time that she was staying with you, did you ever see, let me ask, do you know Austin Panici?
Yes, sir. A little
Do you
bit.
see him here in the courtroom today?
Yes, sir, I do.
Can you identify him for the court by some kind of an article of clothing?
Yes, sir,
Where you
with
see
my
him?
shirt and glasses right here.
Your Honor, may the record reflect that she has identified the defendant.
The record will so reflect that the witness has identified the defendant. Mr. Hilton, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
So during the time that Savannah was staying with you, did you ever see Austin Panici at your house?
I did.
Okay. Did he in fact stay with you at your house?
He did. He came back with her when she came back on June 7th. He came with her, at that time,
And so from June 7th of this year until you said,
July 21st. It was supposed to have been for 2 days.
and Mr. Panici was there with Savannah that whole time that she was staying at
Yes,
your
sir,
house?
he was.
Okay. Did you know that he had court orders that he could not be around her or
I
at her
did
residence?
not. I did not, no, sir.
Did you ever find that out?
I did. I did find that out, shortly before they left on the 21st.
Is that part of the reason why you had them leave?
A small part, the main part was just, I'm not running a bed and breakfast. Need to go.
I have no further questions for this time, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Barraza, you may proceed.
No questions.
Okay. Ms. Benoit, you may step down. I need to inform you that the rule hasn't been invoked, and what that means is you are not allowed to talk to anyone about your case with the exceptions of these attorneys. If you violate the rule, you can be held in contempt of court, and that means that you could be placed in the Jefferson County Jail for up to 180 days and given a fine up to $500. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, you may step down, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, Mr. Hilton, you can call your next witness.
That's the state's evidence, Your Honor. Say right.
Okay, you may, sir. Next, Ms. Barraza.
Your Honor, if I may just have just a
Okay.
moment.
Okay, we'll give you the time. Okay, Ms. Perazzo, you may proceed.
Yes, sir. At this time, the defense will rest.
Okay. Now, Ms. Perazzo, you have any, well, Mr. Hilton, do you like to make a closing argument or you would like to reserve?
I'd like to reserve, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Perazzo, like to make a closing argument?
Very briefly, the filing of this motion came as a complete shock to me. I was unaware of any violations. I was informed today what it was actually about because attached to the motion, it just gave what the conditions were, and I had no evidence attached that were provided that described what exactly had happened. Because there are allegations that could potentially result in new charges being brought against my client, he has, at the advice of me, his counsel, has decided not to testify and invoke his Fifth Amendment right, which he is absolutely in the right to do. And so at this time, I would just ask the court, instead of, if it's so inclined, to not revoke the bond. But if it decides, to increase the bond, to at least increase it in an amount that would be reasonable under the circumstances. Although it is a violation, one of the conditions being that Mr. Panici was to have no contact with the complaining witness in his current case. She was with him willingly. She wasn't being forced against her will. They're in a relationship together. It could be very challenging sometimes when people are in relationships to separate, even though incidents may occur. But they had decided to continue the relationship. She wanted to continue the relationship, in fact, reached out to Mr. Panici, and she wasn't being held against her will.
Your Honor, these are things that are not in evidence.
But for all of the reasons stated, I would ask the court to, instead of revoking the bond, to at least just increase the bond at a reasonable amount that would allow Mr. Panici to defend his current, to post bail and to defend his current case.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Hilton?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, as the court knows, this is a assault family violence case, and the court imposed on the defendant conditions of bonds that were for the safety of the victim and for the community. And these conditions included not commit any laws against the state, not have any contact with the complaining witness, or go around her residence, and to not be in possession of a firearm or ammunition. These were read out loud to the defendant, and they were signed into order on April 29th of this year. Since that time, the court has heard evidence that the defendant has continued to ignore those conditions of bond. It's testimony that he is always with a gun, that every time that Savannah has been seen, he is with her. There's testimony from her grandmother that for a little over a month, while the complaining witness was staying with her, the defendant was there at the same residence the entire time. All these go against the conditions and orders of the court. And these are all grounds for revoking the bond. Then you add into it the incident from July 16th, where Again, the complaining witness was in the presence and company of the defendant. He was armed and he made threats to kill another person, Mr. Austin Byers. It clearly shows that the bond and the conditions as they are insufficient to protect the community and to protect Savannah Hawkins. And that's why the state is asking that the court revoke the bond and say that we would ask that he be denied bail at this time. But if the court is so inclined to post a bond, we would ask that not only the conditions that are currently on the defendant be reinstated, but we would ask for the GPS monitoring as well. Thank you.
Okay, at this time, the court is going to revoke Mr. Panici's bond. The bond in this case will be increased to $20,000. And before Mr. Panici, if he is able to make bond, he needs to have a GPS, a global positioning monitoring system. And he will not commit any offense against the laws of this state or any other state. He shall submit to testing for drugs and alcohol as directed by the court at any time. And the court may revoke the bond or order the arrest of the defendant if the defendant refused to take a drug or alcohol test. And the defendant shall not communicate either directly or indirectly with the alleged victim of the pending offense. In this case, defendant is prohibited from possession of firearm or ammunition unless the defendant is a peace officer as defined by section 1.07 Penal Code, actively engaged in employment as a sworn full-time paid employee of a state agency or political subdivision. And this is the order of the court. At this time, Ms. Bailey, could you please take Mr. Panici into custody? And this hearing is complete.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. You may be excused. And thank you.
Do you want to have,
Okay. Well, Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session and calls number 25 CCCR 0420. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Austin Tyler Panici. And state, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, the state would like to make a oral motion to withdraw Exhibits 1 and Exhibit 2 from the record on the bond hearing that was just closed.
I have no objection.
Okay, no objections? All right, that shall be granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Hey, Brayla.
Yes.
Okay, so Ms. Daigle, you're gonna contact, your case is gonna be reset for 5 days. And Mr. Randolph? Your attorney, oh, his case was disposed of, felony. Hold on a minute. Okay, so your case is reset until Wednesday. What's that, court date? Is that the 6th? Okay. Next case is cause number 24 CCCR 1920. Case is style of state of Texas versus Jeffrey Crowder. Mr. Crowder did not appear. At about 9 a.m., the court's bailiff called the name of Jeffrey Crowder at the courthouse door. Mr. Crowder did not answer. A reasonable time, the time now is 12 p.m. on today's date. Miss Bailiff, could you call the name of Jeffrey Crowder at the courthouse door? Jeffrey Crowder. No response. Okay, Jeffrey Crowder's name was just called again at the courthouse door. Jeffrey Crowder did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Crowder an opportunity to appear in court. State, do you have a motion?
Statements for bond forfeiture.
That motion will be granted. Jeffrey Crowder's bond will be forfeited and a warrant shall be issued for his arrest in cause number 24 CCCR 1920. Brianna Nicole Clannon. Ms. Clannon, your full name is Brianna Nicole Clannon?
Yes.
How you doing, Ms. Clannon? That's good. Now, Ms. Clannon, your case was reset to give you an opportunity to hire an attorney. Have you hired your attorney?
No, I'm paying him off today, actually. I just owe him $200. It's Rice Kimberly.
Okay, so you'll be hiring Mr. Kimmler today? All right, we're gonna give her a reset, standard reset.
It's fine.
Well, we don't know if she's gonna hire him. She said she's gonna hire him,
That's
but she hasn't hired him.
That's still.
Okay, it'll be September 12th, 2025. Ms. Clannon, you're gonna get now, Ms. Clannon, make sure that next time you appear in court, that you're in court on time.
Yes, sir, I know that. It's just my car had a flat tire and I just got it like.
Oh, okay, so you had some car troubles?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's fixed now? Okay, well, it's good that you was able to get it fixed. Okay, now, Ms. Clannon, you're gonna get the reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Oh, so when I hire my lawyer, I can tell him to reschedule it?
He will reschedule it. He will reschedule it. That's what they normally do because they have to do some work on the case. Okay, now this will conclude the calling of the court's announcement docket. On today's date, August 1st, 2025, in County Court at Law Number 2, Judge Terrence L. Holmes presided. Prosecutors, you are excused, and everyone, please have a blessed day. You're welcome.